Okay, let's try again. I was playing the demo for around 20 minutes, half an hour, and then it just crashed inexplicably and corrupted all my recording, which is really frustrating because now my reactions are going to be genuine. I hate losing my initial recording on anything because I like my reactions to be fresh and genuine, and I'm not going to now do them falsely, but I now obviously know a bit about how the game works. That may work out better, you be the judge, and tell me what you think. But really annoying. I don't know whether I came to the end of the demo because the level before had this mist type effect to it, but we'll see. If I'd come to the end of the demo and it just crashed because of that, that's annoying. Hopefully it was just a bug. But anyway, welcome to Gemstone Keeper. This game is out on the 31st of March on Steam. This is the alpha demo build, and with that we're going to be playing today. The game is billed as a twin-stick shooter, which, for anybody that's not initiated, basically means you use one of these to control your movement, one of them to control where the weapon is that you fire. Which is kind of like Binding of Isaac. That's probably the first game I played like that. Really, this type of genre isn't really one of my big ones, but I'm going in open-minded and we're going to play. Let's jump in. As you can see, the game is built in an ASCII art style, which for me personally is great. There's not many games out there that use this type of art style, and it definitely brings back the nostalgia feeling to me of the Atari. So that's great. Now, we've just jumped in obviously and we're choosing our character at this point. Looks like it's completely randomised the names and the stats of these people. I am just going to pick one at random. We're going to go with Jen. Jen Trigg, the green @ symbol. Now, when we quit playing this earlier, before the game crashed obviously, so you were a race of the @ symbols. That's how you move down to the next level. There's a shop over here, and I have to point out the Resident Evil 4 reference with, "What are you buying? What are you selling?" And then over this way, we've got a gallery. There'll be nothing in there at the moment because we haven't found anything. So, we're going to go exploring. Let's begin. The game itself has various elements from various other games you may be familiar with. It kind of reminds me of a little bit of Spelunky. Kind of reminds me of a little bit of Rogue Legacy, which are roguelike games. I mean, obviously this is kind of roguelike. Procedurally generated dungeons with monsters and number 9s and 6s, whichever you want it to be, that come after you and try and kill you. UI is basic, but functional. You don't really need an elaborate UI for this. Health, how far down in the system you are, the type of gun and ammo you're using, and then the gems that you've managed to find. Now, I am terrible with aiming these. Terrible with aiming of these. The music, though, I love it. Chiptune music is, again, one of my favourite genres. You may be able to tell by the outro to my videos. I love chiptunes. Okay, these levels are a little bit darker. See, they have explosive mortars that can explode and hurt me, but can also help me kill enemies. Okay, Zubats are annoying. And that's what these blue bats are. They are my Zubats. But they're not my personally, they're not my Zubats. I don't have a Pokeball with them in. I find that those only ever explode and hit me. I've never managed to actually take out an enemy with them. See, you hear them explode and then it's like, ah. Maybe there's going to be bigger Zubats later on. Maybe we're going to find Golbats or Crowbats. Don't sue me, Nintendo. They're not really. Oh, really? Just die. Okay, we go. Ow. Gem. Gossaline Alabaster. I'm guessing these are real world gems. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a gemologist. I do not have a PhD in gems. I do have a PhD in... No, I don't really. I'm not doctor. Kind of wish I was. Do I? Maybe. Studied English at university. That's where I got my degree, where I started in gaming journalism from. Marrying my two loves of words and gaming. Words. The thing that I seem to lack whenever I make a YouTube video, and therefore my commentary is piss poor. Okay, you don't have to kill everything. So you can make a beeline for the exit, which I may do in certain months. Haha, that spider was stuck. Stupid spider. Your spider intelligence is no match for my @ intelligence. I love the colours. The game has a nice colour scheme, I will admit. You know, nice vibrant colours for the enemies and projectiles. And the terrain made out of the more bleaker, darker. Those fucking number 9s and 6s are quite literally going to be the death of me. Okay, the game's reminding me here to go back up and sell. I'm not, I'm going to press on. When you go up and sell, you kind of have to sell everything you have. Sorry, you sell everything you have and you get money. But you have to then spend that money because when you come back in, you lose half of whatever you have as spare. So you don't want to go back up and not be able to afford certain things. And the one thing that is difficult and that I don't know is how much money the gems are that I have. I mean, I'm collecting all the copper and coal and everything. But I don't know how much it is. So I have no way to know how much money I have on me. Look, it's a snake! It's a sneaky, sneaky snake. Oh, it's a snake. Baja, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Baja, 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 baja. Okay, enough of that silliness. Jesus. Room lit up. Just die. Another spider. Woo! Yes, that is the official sound that I make when I see something that I don't like. Woo! I really do love the music. Such a fan of it. Wow. Menagerie of snakes and spiders and number 9s or 6s. I don't even know what they're trying to mimic, you know, like everything else looks to be, but what would they be? Just bugs? Like beetles? I don't know. Whoa. Ooh, another gem. Savite amethyst. I imagine this game is something that obviously you're not going to sit down and play for epic marathons and hours and hours and hours and hours. That's not what the game's trying to be at all, which is fine. This is definitely pick up, do a few levels kind of game, sell, see if you can get some progression. Shall we go deeper? Actually, I'm going to go to the surface. I'm going to sell. Just show you guys what you can do at the surface. So you get this screen when you go back to the surface. So 21 copper. Sorry, 21 coal I sold. So they're worth 2 each. Copper is worth, how much is that? 30. 3 each. A beret. And then obviously the different gems. The most expensive one I found there was the Savite Amethyst, which sold 340 each. So totaling 1,367. I'm going to say gold. It doesn't actually give you the currency. Then we go to the shop, look. We can buy shit. Now before, when I did I found out as well, by the way, the shop menu is better navigated with the keyboard. It's quite difficult and fiddly with the controller. I had the machine before and I didn't like it. So I might go for the spreader, because I could afford that. I could also afford the scatter. Can't afford anything else. So yeah, I'm going to go for the spreader. Okay, so I've got 567 left. So you can change your ammo, look. Items. And then you can buy a stat boost. So I'm going to buy a speed boost. And then I think that's everything. And we're going to leave that there. And we come back out. We can have a look in the gallery. I'll show you what's in here, look. So, as you can see, look, it shows you the different types that you've collected. I'm guessing this feature may be more fleshed out in the actual release, because at the minute it just shows you what they are. I can imagine there's an achievement for collecting them all, but that looks to be a very lengthy procedure. Now, I'm not sure when you restart if you just start back at the beginning. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is fan-fucking-tastic. Yeah. Okay, it seems to fire a little bit slower, but I'll take it because of the reach it has. Okay. Ooh, that was a gem. Yeah, liking that straight away. Let's say, it might be a little bit fiddlier to hit things. I may regret not getting an ammo upgrade with it. But we shall see. Look at that bat. Waiting for me. Ah! I tried to get past. Alas. I was shit. Okay, right. I keep trying to play and it keeps crashing. I don't know if it's my computer or the build wasn't very stable. What happened on that last time I tried to record it was I got to a boss, it seemed, called Centipede. And then I got really excited and I was like, oh my god, I've never seen this before. Obviously, it's always crashed before I got to this point. As soon as I said that, the game crashed. So, I think I have enough footage. This is only a small preview anyway, obviously. I'm not meant to be showing you everything the game has to offer. But it was nice to see bosses. That was really welcome. And it really did look Binding of Isaac-esque. Roguelike-esque. You know, can't credit Binding of Isaac for creating the genre, but you know what I mean? It looked like that type of battle. And it was really, really good to see that in the game. And I am interested to see this upon launch. Hopefully they've ironed out all the kinks that have prevented me from really delving into the game today. As I said, this is an alpha demo, so obviously you have to really bear that in mind. As frustrating as it is for me trying to record and having my recordings corrupted, it is definitely just an alpha demo. So, thank you so much for watching this, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.